Are you looking to get an Aussiedoodle? Well, here are 3 things I wish I knew before getting one. So let's get straight into the video. So I've had Jackson, my Aussiedoodle, for about a year and a half now. And although I love him so much, here are 3 things that I wish I knew just to prep and what to expect before bringing him into my life. I have no regrets, so without further ado, here are the 3 things I wish I knew. Starting off with number 1, Aussiedoodles, they are prone to hip dysplasia. Obviously, not every single Aussiedoodle will be diagnosed with hip dysplasia, and if you don't know what hip dysplasia is, it is basically when your ball and socket in a hip just doesn't fit correctly. Either one's too big for another, or usually it's oversized, but basically there is some sort of dysfunction between the ball and the socket. This can cause very much so discomfort and obviously arthritis later in life. Jackson, if you guys don't know, has hip dysplasia. He was diagnosed at around 8 to 11 months. Can't remember which specific month, but around that range. And we've been treating it ever since. In hindsight, I wish I did get pet insurance. I was very naive to the fact that my dog won't get hip dysplasia or any health problems early on. And I definitely regret not getting pet insurance. I thought that like, oh, I'm gonna have him on a healthy diet. I'm gonna exercise him with moderation, not too much or anything like that, and just watch his overall health being. Obviously, there are things that I can't control, and with hip dysplasia, it kind of came out of nowhere, and now we basically have to treat it for the rest of our life. So general tip, if you are about to get a puppy or an Aussiedoodle in general, I definitely recommend getting a pet insurance. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. And in terms of the hip dysplasia, I've made a couple videos on my channel about it if you guys want to check that out. The second thing I wish I've known before getting Jackson, my Aussiedoodle, is how much energy that he has and brings into my life. I absolutely love how much energy he has and his strong will to always do something with me. Whether that activity is walking, jogging, hiking, he always has to be doing something. And I absolutely love that he wants to involve me in his life and always just, again, do something with him. That being said, I wish I prepared more puzzles early on, more activities to do with them early on. Because again, like, he's just not a normal dog. Aussiedoodles are not normal dogs. They are working, energetic dogs, and they always love to be doing something. And although I did provide a lot of stimulation early on, I do wish that I was a little bit more prepared in terms of having some puzzles for his mental stimulation, and also maybe some agility courses. I can see Jackson, obviously it's not too late, but I can definitely see Jackson doing and excelling in an agility course. And lastly, the third thing that I wish I knew that I was very cognizant of but didn't realize how much maintenance it would actually be is that his grooming, his coat, requires a lot of high maintenance. So everyone says that it is very imperative that you brush out their coat constantly, weekly, daily, just so that it doesn't mat. But even with that, depending on what type of coat your Aussiedoodle has, it is best to schedule grooming appointments monthly, and if not monthly, every 2 months. Aussiedoodle coats are very prone to matting, so it is very imperative and recommended to actually bring your dog to a professional groomer, because if not, then it could really cause your dog to be very uncomfortable and even be hurtful for your dog's skin and body. That being said, I budget around $70, more or less $10 every month for Jackson to have either a trim or a bath. But again, that $70 is consistent across the entire month. I just go to Petco/PetSmart because I think that's the cheapest option. But if you guys find a local groomer in your area, I'm sure there might be some cheaper options, but I just go to Petco because at least in California, I feel like it's the cheapest. But yeah, guys, that concludes this short video. If you are getting an Aussiedoodle soon and you have a deposit on one, I'm so excited for you. I love reading your comments that you guys are getting one and that my videos are helping a lot. They are one of the best and most intelligent pets out there, and I absolutely love my Aussiedoodle Jackson. As a reminder, please hit that like button as it really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button too, as it really means a lot to Jackson and me. If you aren't part of our Aussiedoodle lovers/owners Facebook group, the link is in the description. All I ask is just no promoting or selling of puppies. I just want this to be a place to share tips, experiences, and ultimately just the joy of Aussiedoodles. Tell your dogs you love them. Jackson, I love you. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.